What if I told you the greatest closer in baseball history only used one pitch, and every batter knew it was coming, yet they still couldn't hit it? This is the incredible story of Mariano Rivera, the man who dominated the late innings for nearly 2 decades with a single devastating offering, a pitch that shattered bats, crushed legends, and built a Hall of Fame career. How did one man master a single pitch and turn it into 5 championships and eternal glory? Let's find out. There's no better place to start than the beginning. Born in 1969 in a small, poor fishing town in Panama called Puerto Quita, there wasn't much electricity or running water. Growing up on a dirt road, young Mariano worked on boats with his father. He didn't play sports until he was 18 when he pitched for the first time. Despite never playing before, he threw 7 shutout innings. A scout from the New York Yankees happened to be in the stands and was blown away by the kid's stuff. Soon after, Rivera signed with the team and began his journey to the big leagues. But life in the U.S. was tough for the humble rookie. There were struggles with the language and homesickness, plus injuries that threatened to end his career before it started. In 1995, Rivera made his MLB debut as a starter. Let's just say it was not pretty. He failed badly and gave up 18 runs in 4 games. Manager Buck Showalter had seen enough and moved him to the bullpen. Here, Rivera started to show flashes of the brilliance that would make him famous, and he even made an impact in the postseason. In 1996, Rivera became known as the future star under pressure, but no one could have predicted what came next. In 1997, Rivera lost the closer role after blowing 3 saves in 4 games. During warm-ups one night, he felt something strange. The ball suddenly moved on its own. With the bases loaded and 2 outs in the 8th inning, Rivera threw his now famous cutter. It looked like a fastball, but it broke sharply at the last second. Hitters were baffled. They described it as an optical illusion. Rivera simply said, "The Lord gave me the cutter." From that moment on, the cutter became his only weapon, yet somehow it proved unstoppable. Over the next 3 years, he dominated the postseason, helping the Yankees to 3 straight championships. Rivera's cutter became a thing of legend, shattering bats and terrifying left-handed hitters. His regular season stats were equally impressive. Sub-2 ERA, 5 All-Star selections, and 3 times finishing second in the Cy Young voting. In 1998, he earned World Series MVP honors. Rivera was an institution. Fans knew his song. Enter Sandman blaring over the loudspeakers meant the Yankees were about to take the field. The closer strolled in with his signature calm demeanor, ready to shut down any threat. For nearly 2 decades, Rivera stood almost unhittable at the back end of the Yankees' bullpen. He saved 652 games. Only 1 hitter during his career managed to steal a base against him. That was out of 16 attempts. It seemed nothing could stop the Yankees or their dominant closer. But cracks began to appear. In 2001, the Diamondbacks defeated the Yankees in the World Series. Rivera blew a save in Game 7. In the bottom of the 9th, Arizona won 3-2. 4 years later, the Red Sox ended the Yankees' hopes for a 3rd straight title. Again, Rivera blew 2 saves in the ALCS. Boston went on to win the series and break the curse of the Bambino. After the heartbreaking loss, Rivera told reporters, "I did my best, and my best wasn't enough, but I can sleep comfortable." It's hard to imagine anyone sleeping comfortably after such a collapse. But Rivera bounced back stronger than ever, even more dominant. In 2009, at 39 years old, he helped the Yankees win their final championship of his era. 5 titles, 2 decades, 1 team. Rivera broke the all-time saves record in 2011. He finished his career in 2013 after an emotional farewell. In his final game, he received a standing ovation in Yankee Stadium. Every player on the Yankees roster that day cried. Mariano Rivera was unanimously voted into the Hall of Fame, the only player in baseball history to receive such an honor. He was the greatest closer of all time. For 17 years, batters knew his one pitch was coming and still couldn't hit it. There are many lessons we can learn from this humble man from Panama. But perhaps the biggest is this. Sometimes, simplicity is the key to greatness. Thanks for watching. See you next time.